You shared another example with me too of an elderly woman whose roof was failing before hurricane season, and her loan got funded through Kiva in just hours. Tell us a bit about that.
One of the biggest strengths of the nonprofit Solar and Energy Loan Fund is the fact that we have the ability to raise low cost capital from a variety of sources, whether those are faith-based organizations, impact investors, banks, CRA investments,
Yeah.
foundations do. And one of our sources of low cost capital is Kiva. And
Yeah.
Kiva.org is an international crowdfunding juggernaut. They have raised over $1 billion. They started out in second and third world nations, and they're
Yeah.
using a really interesting model that I guess I like to describe it as kind of similar to like a GoFundMe site where
Uh-huh.
everybody puts up $25 and then you gift it to somebody, right? In the case of Kiva, you're putting up that $25 as opposed to gifting it. What you actually do is lend your money at 0% interest. So
Yeah.
it's an opportunity for people to use their money to create impact. So with that background, go to the story that you referenced where we had an elderly woman in Polk County, which is central Florida, and she was in desperate need of roof repairs. As you know, there was coming up on hurricane season. Unfortunately, her husband had passed recently, and
Yeah.
because of the millions of dollars in medical bills, she had to declare bankruptcy. And so naturally, what happened is it shredded her credit score. I think it was in the low 500, and her roof contractor could not get her approved for a loan with their financing or a local bank. Again, they contacted us in desperation and said, "Is there anything that you all could possibly do?" I think her name was
Yeah.
Verta. And we said, "We'll try." We had just been approved as a field partner with Kiva, which
Mhm.
meant that we were allowed to take our clients, post it to this international site, which has 1.2 million individual investors, and we have 30 days to raise the money for the project on this platform. So we sent the information to Kiva. I think they're headquartered out of San Francisco on like Friday. And we came in on Monday to see if the project was posted. And we came in, we pulled it up, and we're all like, what? What? It was fully funded in
Yeah.
6.5 hours from three different continents, all putting up $25. We
Yeah.
then pool that money from the globe, pull it back into Florida, and are able to offer Verta with a 523 credit score,
Yeah.
our lowest interest rate loan of 5% fixed. This is not a secured loan attached to the house. This is a unsecured personal loan for somebody with bad credit who would
Yeah.
normally probably couldn't get it at all, or if they did, they'd be using the credit card at 30%. And we're able to get it to her at 5.